you're calling it almost an inclusive Hindutva, which you're claiming is not political. However, the fact is that the renaming, for example, of Aurangabad as Sambhajinagar took place in the very last cabinet meeting when you knew your time was up. There are still those who will say that the original alliance was opportunistic. You, Congress, NCP came together only to keep the BJP and Devendra Fadnavis in particular out of power, even though you went into that election in 2019 with Mr. Fadnavis. So while you call them Gaddars, they will also call you Gaddars. The point I want to ask you therefore is this alliance going to sustain in the first place? Are you now saying that the Shiv Sena's future lies with the MVA and never again with the BJP? Is that what you're saying to me today?
As far as we can speak about today, there were many people who had warned us about the alliance. Not many people, but some people from the people that we had left behind, saying, look, they will betray you. Either the Congress will betray you, the NCP will betray you. Today, what we see is both of them are standing firmly with us because they understand what our ideology is. But unfortunately, 40 Gaddars who we gave everything to, right from our heart and souls to our trust to everything, to portfolios like the Urban Development Department, which no chief minister has started for the last 40, 50 years, giving them everything. They found a reason to backstab us, and now they're going about lying to the people. I think the people can see through it.
No, but you keep saying that they have, that they have betrayed you. They will, on the other hand, claim that, look, there are 40 of us. It's not 10, 12, it's 40. It's 2/3 of the party has left you. Why did 2/3? Have you ever tried to sort of introspect and say, did we go wrong somewhere? Did we fail in somewhere? Or are you only going to blame the BJP for luring these MLAs away from you? Is there another reason? Could something have gone wrong in the way your decision making was, or Uddhav Thackeray's leadership, which was responsible for so many of your loyalists also? People who've been with you for years leaving you.
There's a popular saying right now in Maharashtra, Pannas khoke, ekdam okay. I think that has struck the chord of the people because that is the real truth. They have gone for their own monstrous ambitions. Now, if you see what went wrong probably with us is when we were hearing rumors and murmurs about, these 2-3 core Gaddars who wanted to defect for some of the personal pressures that they may be having or some of the ambitions that they may be holding, we actually tended to trust them because we run on a principle of 100% trust. There's no trust deficit within the party. If tomorrow you join the party and you tell me something, I'm going to take you on your face value and trust you outright and depend on you for the people to be served. While serving in the last 2.5 years, we did not play dirty politics. We did not send notices of tadiparis, or we did not put agencies behind the opposition, and neither did we keep a watch on our own people because we trusted them. For us, for Uddhavji or for me, about a couple of years ago and even today, they say, why do you get into politics? Politics is not a place for good people. It's something that, it's a mucky world. It's a dirty world. And the question really lies that, is it always going to be that? Or do we have to change that? Can we not change that to politics for genuine people who want to serve the country? I think that is something for us to keep thinking on and keep working on.
No.
I mean, for politics,
no, but
can you go to the high ground, or do you have to refer to the dirty tricks book all the time? For politics, do you have to take the moral high ground, or do you
Uddhav Thackeray ji was their argument to me. Sure, their argument to me was Uddhav Thackeray was inaccessible. Their argument was that the NCP was cornering all the benefits of the government, that Sharad Pawar was remote controlling this government, the Shiv Sena was losing out. They have their own long list of excuses. You seem to suggest that the only reason they left was because of ED pressure or the BJP luring them, or the 50 Pannas khoke, or the 50 crores that, to tell our viewers who don't know Marathi, Pannas khoke means effectively 50 crores per MLA.
Everyone knows that.
They are claiming it's the way your party was structured.
It's the people on the ground, and I'll tell you what.
But are there any failures in your own? Is there any failures in your own leadership that you accept today?
Look, like I said, we aren't too political. We don't get to the dirty books of politics, and we don't indulge in dirty tricks. That is a major failure for us. But more importantly, yes, Uddhavji was inaccessible from around December to February because of his health issues. He underwent 2 spinal surgeries. Having said that, he was accessible to all his ministers, to all the MLAs, to all the officials, and even to the common man, whoever could WhatsApp him. He attended every cabinet on a VC. You remember from December to February, we had the second wave of COVID going on. he, despite whatever his, health restrictions were, took part in the cabinet, took part in the review meetings, took part every single day to serve the people. Yes, he could not meet them physically, because even me as a son who wanted to go and meet him at the hospital, I would do 6 tests throughout the day to reach him after a working day. So, that was one of the hurdles of being in a bubble due to his health conditions. But right after that, March, April onwards, he started meeting everyone. That's how he met Mr. Shinde on 20th May to ask him what was really on his mind, was defection on his mind, exactly 1 month before he defected.